And welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I'm your DM. These are my fearless adventures. Sorry. When last we left, you guys had been jumped in the marketplace by a group of assassins, presumably from House Bazaar, and you guys were kicking butt pretty handily. I will say that. So yeah, we are at the top of the round. We have Dwarven McStabby.
Who?
Dwarven McStabby. Who is going to he's going to attack the
one of his own people.
Yeah. He's probably going to attack you since you seem distracted. Oh, you're on the phone, then, right? He's going to attack you.
I can call some. I can get somebody to call me. That doesn't seem fair.
Well,
I understand. Which guy is this? Is this the one up above?
No, this is the short guy with the sword and dagger, who's going to attack you or attempt to, at least.
Well, attack. Whether or not he succeeds is the other one.
Yes. So. Oh my, that's 29.
I cannot defend against that, even if I were to pull out all of my stops.
Yeah. Alright.
Cool. Makes sense.
So that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage. Yeah.
This is very easy to do for the damage and everything.
Yeah.
But I can't make adding mistakes.
No.
That's a
Then-
good thing, because my mistakes in adding are, I have to keep looking at it, because I usually put too much stuff there,
So then the guy with the bow is going to
Legolas on the rooftop.
remember what he can do.
Nothing
Or
at all.
He's going to break a bowstring
Yeah.
and fall off the roof, mortally wound himself.
Yeah. He is going to yeah. He's gonna shoot Victor in the wherever he can shoot him.
He could miss.
In his armor.
I hope he'll miss.
Yeah, a 17 will miss.
Yes!
We'll probably shoot though.
Way to dodge, Victor.
Yeah. You're gonna shoot again.
Yes.
That's gonna hit for a 27.
Okay, Victor.
You're gonna hit Victor for 27. And that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage, and Victor's speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of the ranger's last turn. And that's going. Hang on. I'm sorry. It's going to be last. I forgot how much this is.
There it is.
That's going to be an extra 4. So it's a total of 12 damage to Victor.
What was the extra for?
Hunter's Mark. It's a ranger thing. He's decided that Victor is his extra special prey.
Well, I'm
Well,
Ranger.
you were his extra special prey until you ran behind a cart and spoiled his aim. So.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm doing.
True.
I would rather be out of the view.
And Victor is going to... I think he's going to run down on one of the mage assassins.
Nobody's around him?
I don't think so.
They ran.
They were fighting Twinkle Toes and then he ran.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that he didn't have somebody closer that he could just fight.
I don't think he has.
No, but it was Twinkle Toes.
Yep, he's not. So... he's going to run down on one of the mage assassins who has... excuse me, a dimension door up.
Sweet.
And he's going to attack him. Aye. That will be a miss for the first attack. Second attack will also miss. Third attack will hit.
And he hits with great frustration and anger, and it causes more damage.
Actually, it does.
Yes.
For a total of 14 points of slashing damage, and takes down the mage assassin.
He's dead? Yay, Victor. I'm sorry you missed on your first 2, but that's great news.
See if I got any more action surges. Did I use them both? Yes, I did. Right. Okay. Well, one of the mage assassins is going to run because it got away.
Yeah.
Because Victor was out of action surges.
Right.
Um,
Hey, we got one of them.
Oh, is it their round, their part in the
Yeah.
initiative?
Yeah, they're up. So now that it's his turn, he's going to jump through the dimension door.
And
Just kind of going, this venture is no longer profitable. If you know, you know. Then we're going to have other one. It's going to figure out what he can do here real fast because I've forgotten what he can do. Not you. Ooh. Yes.
who's this?
A mage
One of the
assassin.
mage assassins. She's going to run to where she can see you.
Who?
You and Edra.
Hmm.
And figure out how many she can grab with this thing.
But she's not going to try and use a manacle.
No. That's reasons for Silent. Okay. Okay. I need you, Ron here, to make a dexterity saving throw as she raises a piece of a hemisphere of crystal and a hemisphere of gum arabic, and swirling slams them together at you while muttering under her breath.
Well, right back. No, I can't make that gesture.
Your DM might get upset.
Yeah.
I didn't succeed.
What'd you get?
What's my... Is this what?
Dexterity saving throw.
I think I only have like +2 on that, right?
Probably because I do. But you might have +3.
Why do you have +2 on dexterity saving throw?
Oh, sorry, I've got +0.
I
Pardon
was
me.
going to ask because you got a +0 on
I
your...
got +2 Constitution.
Okay, yeah.
If it's right below it, and I'm not wearing my
So
glasses.
you go there and look at that's not right. Dexterity.
Yep.
So it's +2, which makes it a total of 10.
A shimmering sphere of force surrounds you. You are now in a giant hamster ball.
A giant what?
Hamster ball.
Oh, okay. I'll roll over people.
You can move for half speed inside of it, but that's it. Nothing can get in or out.
And I can't blast my way out or anything.
Do you have make an Arcana check?
Can he counterspell?
I mean, you could try to counterspell if you'd like to before you.
I guess
before you got
I'd
speared.
like to counterspell.
Okay, that is going to cost another one, a 3rd level spell, as they counterspell your counterspell.
I've got to go and look at my spells.
You're speared.
Huh?
Knock
You're
off,
speared.
knock off a 3rd level slot for you.
I can't counterspell their counterspells?
Unfortunately, not. One assassin spell. You
Oh, it was 2
counterspell.
people.
You used your reaction to counterspell. Another one then used their reaction. No, they could use their reaction. No, they used their reaction to counterspell. My bad.
Okay, so
So they can use their reaction to counterspell you. So they cast Oluk's Resilient Sphere on you. You used your reaction to counterspell them. They used their reaction to counterspell you.
it's getting very
You think that was bad? Wait until you check out last time.
Yeah, there was a lot of
The daisy
counterspells
chain
going
of counterspells from the previous
That was crazy.
battle.
just a second.
There was like 6 counterspells running around that day.
Spells, that's
Because there was
How
mage
many?
assassins and null mages, both of whom had counterspell, were trying to counterspell each other.
Yeah.
Like a mage assassin cast a spell, a null mage counterspell, a mage assassin counterspell the counterspell, another null mage counterspell the counterspell of the counterspell of the spell, another mage assassin counterspell the counterspell of the counterspell of the counterspell of the spell,
Yeah.
and it went on for like 6 of them. It hurt to try and write it down.
Yeah.
It would
So
also
you knock off
hurt,
a
it could
3rd
give you
level.
a headache.
Did. And so
I'm in their
You're
hamster
speared.
Or sphere.
That's a good phrase for your merch. You're speared. I'm just going to write it down.
I'll try and put that together somewhere. So with that, you can breathe, but nothing can get in or out. Make an Arcana check for me.
Just a second. Arcana check is. Where do I find that?
It'll be in your skills.
Skills. Arcana. So that's +11.
Okay.
So 19.
Okay. You know that this is Autoluke's resilient sphere, and that nothing can get in or out, but a disintegrate spell will destroy it.
Do I have one?
I don't know if you. I don't remember if you took that one. No physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out. Although a creature in the sphere can breathe, the sphere is immune to all damage. A creature or object inside cannot be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside. It is weightless and just large enough to contain the creature or object inside. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls, and thus roll the sphere at up to half the creature's speed. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures. A disintegrate spell targeting the globe destroys it without harming anything inside it.
So dispel magic won't do it.
Nope.
I'm
I don't
just.
have disintegrate.
Disintegrate is the only. It's a wizard spell.
What level is it? Well, I'm going up then. So
It's a 6th.
okay.
I think you took chain lightning instead.
I did not take disintegrate. We'll have to get that sometime.
Well, you're sphered then.
Forever.
Up to 1 minute.
Well, that's forever. None of our battles last, so I'm out of the picture.
Until and unless someone can target that mage and either kill them
Right.
or
Okay.
force them to drop concentration on the spell,
Okay,
thus free.
but I also can't be hurt.
True.
Was
It's
that-
kind of like
Yeah.
banishment, but you can see what's going on.
There you go.
Oh, do
Is
I get
that-
pop? I can't get popcorn.
Pull it out
You
of
got
your
some
mage.
nuts and seeds probably from
Yeah.
your rations.
No question.
You know, and no chair. Can I conjure a chair? You know, so I can sit and lean back.
You can kind of sit on the sphere. Sit on
Okay.
the bottom of the sphere. It's
Or lean up against it.
kind of both, yeah.
So which mage is us and cast that? One of the injured ones or one of the uninjured ones?
One of the uninjured ones. The only two injured ones so far have either died or fled.
Okay.
So, the next mage assassin is going to...
The one that isn't the one that's casting the thing now.
Correct.
There's that.
So you can point it out to other people to try and kill him.
Yeah. I'll try something a little different. Yes, I will. I won't. Yes. Who am I talking to? Okay. I need you, Edra, to make a wisdom saving throw.
So 13 plus 6 is 19.
Okay. You are able to repel the mental invasion.
Oh, they did that again. Uh-huh. That's
Oh, it's not over yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to need another wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh, 13 plus 6 again.
Alright, you're fine.
Do I have any more that I have to do?
Nope.
Cool.
Elizabeth is going to clock the mage that went after Randir, and she's going to reach into her back sheath and pull out a javelin of lightning. And she is going to hurl a javelin of lightning at the mage assassin and does not hit anything else on the way.
Is that good?
I was clocking to see if there was anyone else between her and the offending mage
I see.
to see if I could catch more than one person in the lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
that would be nice if we could.
Unfortunately not. However, it is still... The way it works is... Back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Great. Okay. That's an 18, which hit. Oh, that's a 17, which still hits. For 5d6 plus 5.
Oh, I love that sound. Woohoo!
Eight, 11, 14, 15, 19, 23 points of damage
Nice.
to the offending... Is it 23?
Yeah.
To the offending mage.
Sweet.
He'll probably cut and run if he's not killed before.
First they have to make a constitution saving throw to see if they maintain concentration on your
Oh.
wall. 12. Darn. They're holding strong.
Well, I hate to think we're, up against Wimpy.
I would love to be up against
Says.
him.
I mean, there's no bragging rights. Oh yeah, we went back.
Nobody else knows they're wimpy.
Pretty soon, other earbud is going to die.
We can turn it down. Gonna throw another javelin at 26 will hit. Again, it's in the way, but
Sweet sound, sweet sound.
That's 5, 10, 13, 17, 21, 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Is that 45?
Yep.
And another constitution. Oh,
You fail? Does she fail?
just this. Well. The sphere disintegrates, and you are free.
Yeah. So to speak.
I haven't had my turn yet, have I?
Nope, you are at the very end of the line. Right behind Finnan, who rolled abominably. Third javelin, because why not? It was a 21 to hit. For 7. 12, 14, 17, 23 points of damage.
Nice.
And a dimension door pops into view next to them.
But they can't go anywhere yet.
Not
That's
going
not
anywhere
their
yet,
turn. Okay.
but they're hurt badly enough that contingency just popped off.
All right. Yay, Elizabeth.
That means they're either going to run if we get to their next turn with them alive, or we can kill them. But
I'm
they're close
planning
to
on
they're
killing.
closer to dying than they would prefer to be.
There you go.
I actually prefer to kill them because then I won't have to encounter that particular one next time.
Exactly.
Of course, you've got an unlimited supply to
Not mage
replace them with.
assassins. Mage assassins don't grow on trees.
No, but
We've pretty much drained the well when it comes to
do
mage assassins.
you have a list of how many you've got at your disposal?
I have a mental figure.
Oh, okay. I was
It's
thinking
a
that.
realistic. Otherwise, it's not as realistic a world. So
I can pull guards and sellswords a lot more easily than I can pull a trained mage assassin, especially when they keep dying. You wiped out like 10 or 15 of them last time
Right.
at the vault, and there's 5 more of them here. So if you kill most or all of them, they may not be quite so keen to come back for another round.
Yeah, I was thinking eventually they'd go, we have people die in spite of their dimension door. They're evidently killing us before we can get out of it.
Exactly.
Maybe I don't want to take a chance of being killed.
Exactly. Plus, you may just drain the resources of whatever Assassin's Guild these people are working for badly enough that they don't take the next contract.
Mm-hmm.
And in that case, they turn to other sources. Mostly commoners and thugs and mercenaries and things like that. So, but those guys aren't magic most of the time.
They're not going to counter spell.
Correct.
Right.
They're just going to run in and try and whack you. And they will use tactics,
Sure.
but
You'll still have to fight them, but
Huh?
those tactics are up here. I think that's all of Elizabeth's turn.
okay.
So,
how-
Edra, you're up.
How far away am I from the one who just got badly injured?
No more than 60 feet. Probably closer to 40.
Because I can throw my hand axe 20 feet. So if I spring with my boot,
You're not wearing those boots anymore.
that's great.
You're wearing the elven kind boots to do stealth.
Right, stuff like that.
To cancel out the chainmail
Right.
effects. Although you don't.
But I can run.
You don't have the chainmail effects anymore because you have the mithril chainmail. So you have advantage on stealth checks.
Oh,
Unless you chose to swap back to the boots of striding and spring.
I haven't.
Alright?
But I've only been. I haven't got. Oh, I do have advantage roll. I do have it written down.
Yeah.
Okay, so. But I can run 25 feet
Uh-huh.
and throw 20, so that's.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm.
And you can throw further with disadvantage.
But I want to throw it with advantage. I want to throw it with advantage. So I'm going to
Are
throw.
you sure that's what you want to do?
Well, do I have any?
You have Sacred Flame.
Yeah, but then someone will counterspell it.
They don't see. These guys aren't blinded fanatics. They don't view
then I'm gonna fix
all
it.
magic as evil.
Okay.
They're not as likely. They may counterspell it, but it's less likely. If you want to throw the axe, that's fine. I'm
Not
just letting you
particularly.
know.
There's more damage with the Sacred Flames.
Now there's a chance that if they can see you, if the injured one sees you trying to cast a spell on them, they may counterspell. So
But
the
I'm
axe,
hiding. If I
Yeah.
don't run out there, then I'm hiding and they won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try flambe.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. All right, little dice. 7. 3 is 10. 8 is 18.
How many are you rolling?
4. It says 4d.
Oh yeah. You did get up to 4. 'cause
And
you
then
had
8
17.
more is 26. But not plus anything. So
Okay, they did not have such a good day when they got out of bed this morning.
Wrong foot, huh?
Yeah, they now have both feet in the grave.
There you go. So we have one more down.
Yes.
All right.
And at this point, killing the mage assassins is more of a deterrent to more mage assassins coming back
Yes.
than anything else.
Yes.
The other ones is whatever. They're going to come back if they can get away, but if you kill them, great. But more like them will probably be more likely to come back than not.
Mm-hmm.
Especially people like Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes, yeah.
Do you have a spiritual weapon out?
I didn't cast it.
Okay, that's
but I'm
fine.
thinking
I just
it would
wanted to
be
double
a
check.
counterspell.
Fennin. Fennin is going to fire an arrow because he doesn't have any other options right now. And he has options, he just doesn't want to run up on one right now because Victor and Elizabeth are kind of not there, out of position to get an appointment bonus. This
Okay.
is an appointment getting close to something.
No.
Who's left?
Huh?
Legolas on the roof.
Legolas on the roof,
Shanky McStabby, somewhere near you guys,
and one mage
and
assassin.
2 mage
Two mage
assassins.
assassins.
Two mage assassins. Okay,
That's
I
it.
thought there was only one left.
There's about 4 people left in this fight.
Okay. I was just I'm trying to get my tactics because my turn's coming up.
Yeah, my advice is take down the spellcaster.
The spellcaster being the mage assassin.
Take the mage assassins first because they're the ones that can counterspell you in
Right.
case things get sticky and you want to run.
So do I, but I don't want to use them. I don't want to use magic against them if I'm going to do that because they can counterspell. I'm probably better off shooting an arrow.
Shoot an arrow or use a cantrip because even if they counterspell it, they burned a spell slot for your cantrip.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Well,
It's like an attack on their weapon.
yeah, I
They use
understand,
their weapon.
They have a finite supply of spell slots,
but okay.
and if they don't choose to counterspell it, you hit them
Right.
potentially and do them damage potentially. If you get counterspelled, you burn the 3rd level spell slot off of their finite supply to no loss on your side of resources.
Okay.
So Finnan is going to shoot at he's going to shoot it at the rogue. He's going to shoot McStabby for 31 to hit, and because you guys are nearby, he gets sneak attack.
Yay!
So that's why he picked that particular individual.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, the one he's not going to pick is the guy on the roof.
No. nobody's gonna really pick them until after most of the other people are dead. So he gets to make it rain. Oy vey. What's that? 9, 11, 15, 20, 21, 24, 8, 2, 39 points of piercing damage.
Guys probably heard it.
I said 39.
You did.
Wow. That arrow came out of nowhere and really did a number on that rogue.
Yeah. Good.
Ron Geary, you're up.
Oh, he shot the...
Finnan shot the rogue.
Okay.
Because he's right there, so Finnan gets sneak attack.
Okay. It's me?
Yes.
Oh, it's, not fire, what fire?
Firebolt.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Against the remaining.
I'm going to revise your strategy really fast on the fly. I'm
Okay.
sorry to do this, but you can either fire with disadvantage or move and take an attack of opportunity because the rogue is right on top of you.
Oh, so I have to go after the rogue first.
Right.
Oh, okay. I forgot the rogue was there.
This would be the time when you either use the defender longsword or use shocking grasp.
And if I use the defender long sword, then I get...
You can either buff your attack to a +3 to the longsword, or buff your AC up to +3 until the start of your next turn.
Let's... How much does it up my...
It's a +3 weapon that can
No, I mean it's
transfer up
+3, so I go to 21,
22.
22 if I have that.
If you transfer the charges to your AC.
And it's what's the weapon?
Longsword.
No, I mean I have to look
Strength
over.
plus proficiency, so like +9 or something like that.
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, I don't have the chart.
Oh no, it'll be what's that? +10? Because it's your strength of plus. You have a strength +3 or +4?
Go look. Strength will be strength is +4.
Okay. So then plus your proficiency bonus, that'll be plus. Alright, that'll be +10 to the attack without the sword's bonus. If you take the bonus into attack, it'll be a +13 attack. If you take the bonus into your AC, it'll be a +10 attack. And you'll have 22 armor class until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with adding to my armor class.
Okay, so you have a +20, you have a 22 armor class, and you're a +10 to a longsword attack now.
Whoa! The +10 doesn't matter.
What is it?
Not 20.
Roll again.
Hmm?
Roll again for me.
Nice roll. Nice roll.
8.
Okay, so roll 2 d8s for me. Or roll a d8 twice, okay.
I'm okay, I'll roll it twice. I thought you were looking for a dice. 4. 5.
Okay. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 points of damage to Shanky McStab.
Yay.
I was basically saying to myself, I want at least a 9 because that'll probably hit.
Good.
So I'll start saying at least a 9 so that I can get 20s.
Yeah. So that'll bring us to the rogue. And oh, crap. Sorry, Edra, with Uncanny Dodge that dropped it down to 4 damage instead of 9.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What dropped it?
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny Dodge.
Oh.
Rogue.
It's the same thing that Finnan has where you can have
Okay.
incoming melee attack damage. So,
Except that his uncanny dodge always makes me not get hit.
well, most of the time he uses evasion, which is a dex-based save, gives him 0 damage on a success and half on a fail. So, the
And then
rogue
he
has
succeeds.
that too. And he has a plus 11 on his dex saves. So, if he's unlucky enough to fail, then he only gets half damage. However, so far the little squirt hasn't taken 1 point of damage. So now we
I
turn to the
think
rogue.
that's a great thing.
Yeah.
He's our level squirt,
Yes.
right?
Okay. Interesting. So he's going to roll with advantage. Oh my. It's a 29 to hit.
Whoa, nice.
And
Against who?
Except that it's
You-
against who? Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And he's going to. Yes. Yeah, he's going to use one of the new 2024 rules on sneak attack. So he's going to knock off 3 of his d6s for the sneak attack.
You add 3d6s, and you said knock off. I wasn't sure what that
It means he has 8d6 sneak attack. He's only going to deal 5 of it.
Only.
So that's 8, 13, 16, 17, 18 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Ryan.
What am I saving myself for?
From
Marriage, I think, but we don't know that yet.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
So that makes it 15?
Okay. You are blinded.
Ooh.
As he stabs you, his other hand comes up and cuffs you across the eyes with a handful of dust. And you are blinded until the end of his next turn.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Yeah. Meaning you
Anything I do
Can't
is with
see.
disadvantage.
you can't see, you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Well, he's right there, so I'll do it. I'll swing a sword at him with disadvantage. Unless somebody kills him first.
True. Who's it? What's it on the roof is going to attack. Oh. That's 27. And a 27, so that's 2 hits. Uh, 12. 20 points of damage to Victor. Oh no, he's at 151 hit points. What are we going to do? And hello. I forgot to use Supreme Hunter Spray.
For the elf? Oh, good.
Victor is going to look around the battlefield, figure out that the mage assassins are probably the easiest targets for now. Run 20 feet towards the nearest one. See how far away it was. It's about 40 feet away. So he's going to dash at it and get to it for his entire turn.
Ah, okay, there you go.
No, he's not. He's going to pull out his longbow, and he's going to shoot the mage assassin with a longbow. Because he has a longbow. It's stupid of him not to use it.
But he remembered, so he's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Here we go. That's a 28. 23. 13. 2 hits.
Good.
$15 points of damage to the mage assassin.
Excellent.
Gonna check and see how his arrows are doing. His arrows are doing fine.
The boomerang arrows.
Well, no, it's just that his...
They're recoverable.
Yeah. Okay. The mage assassin who just got shot is going to turn on you again, Edra. You need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh. What is a D20, don't you think?
Yeah.
16?
Just made it. And Rongir, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm just trying to see what is +2.
Oh, that's right. Huh. That was not a 16.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 16, but
Oh.
I forgot to add my wisdom saving bonus of +6, so it was really
I have
22.
no wisdom.
What do you got?
11.
Okay. What is your deepest fear? Rongir. What is the thing in this world that you most dread?
I was going to be glib and say a pig's dinner from Sherman's Dairy, but that probably wouldn't be it.
Rongir wouldn't have known what that is, but... so what does Rongir fear most in this world? What haunts your nightmares?
Ever given that any thought?
A failing on my part.
Huh?
A failing on my part. I should have had you guys write that up before.
Do you have a flaw? that would
nothing
fly?
useful. It needs to be something.
Well, it
Right.
can't be something like spiders because I fought those without fear.
Had
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
had you been afraid
We've
though?
succeeded against them, but
You fought them, but were you afraid when you fought them?
well, at that point in time, I was afraid of stubbing my toe because it might have killed me. But
That's fair.
running out of hit points.
So death. Okay. You
He's going to
see-
tell me I die now, right?
Well,
what did we?
not exactly. It's a little more complicated than that.
Actually, I'm going to amend that. Not being able to aid my team.
So you see above the battlefield, you suddenly see ghostly images of your 4 teammates dead, who suddenly rise to their feet and turn towards you, glaring in unison as they approach. Okay. Yeah. You feel a wave of dread wash over you as the ghostly figures, bloodied and torn, begin to reach out their hands towards you. And you are now considered frightened. You are under the frightened condition, which means you cannot...
Is this a charm?
No. I mean,
I'm just trying to think. Cause
yeah, you're not charmed, you're frightened.
Yeah.
There's the charmed condition and there's the frightened condition. So you're not charmed, you're frightened.
Just a second. I can add the condition to it.
Yeah.
Conditions.
So it should tell you on there what the frightened condition will do to you.
And he's also still blind.
Yeah, technically. But you kind of
But
are
if
able to sort
I
of...
couldn't see those people coming for me.
Well, you know, if you're frightened of something, you can still see it in your mind's eye.
Mhm.
It was, you know, you can
Yeah,
certainly
it's-
imagine it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
You are...
I'm trying to find where that is
ability
here.
checks and attack rolls.
Oh, wait a minute. It's up here that I do that. Conditions. There it is.
Yeah.
And frightened.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't tell me.
If you click on frightened instead of just giving yourself a condition,
There
it
we
should
go.
tell you.
Have the frightened condition, you experience the following effects. Ability checks and attacks affected. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. I've already got disability. I mean, I'm already on
Disadvantage on
attacks.
attack rolls.
Yeah. So now on ability checks, and while the source of fear is within the line of sight. So if for some reason, is the source of fear the images or is it the mage? Can't approach. You can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. Frightening creature is disadvantage. But they also give the legacy.
So, you are frightened. You are facing down the torn and bloodied corpses of your friends. Some of them are showing signs of having been affected by various dragon breath. Elizabeth has been cleavered open across the chest. Victor is charred and blistered across the neck and shoulders. His face is just a melted ruin of acid burns. Finnan has various blades sticking out of his back and stomach. Edra has part of her head has been caved in by some large object. So they are now advancing on you with their arms outstretched. And Elizabeth, meanwhile, is going to...
Is this a concentration spell?
It is. Thank you for reminding me of that. Elizabeth is going to charge after the wounded mage assassin.
That's not the one that just...
It's not the one that just hurt.
That's too bad.
And she is going to dash to get there. And she's up on top of it. And Edra, you're up. Finnan's on deck.
Okay, so the only way to break the spell, the frightened spell, is to kill the mage assassin that has it, or
Make a perception check.
Okay. 18 plus.
Okay, you did see the mage cast the spell then.
Okay. So, but it is to kill him.
Make him lose concentration or kill him.
Wait a minute, that was a spell. I could have
You could have attempted to counterspell if you'd like. You can go back and try and counterspell it. Knock off the third level spell slot, and they lose another third as well.
Okay. And they're going to come back at me?
Counterspell.
Okay.
That's okay.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
No,
matter, but you're
fighting-
right to build the
Yes.
habit of counterspelling.
Yes, yeah,
Because in case the other person doesn't have counterspell,
right.
it could be useful.
So,
Or if they do, at the very least, again, you're burning their resources as well.
what can I... When you say, hey, they have to make a concentration saving throw, what do I throw at him to make him have to do that?
Anything that'll make him take damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I believe I will try, since I'm kind of still hiding, flambe again.
Okay. No, you won't. Unless you have a greater than 20 DC.
No, I've got... Wait, no, I've got a 20.
They just made it.
Okay. Bummer.
Yeah, bummer. Benin is going to shoot
Is there
at
any flanking?
McStabby
Stabby, go for it.
because I
Take him
feel
out of the way.
it's close enough. No, he's going to shoot the mage assassin that has Elizabeth on top of it for sneak attack. Oh, bother. Why do I bother? That's a 16. Oh, that just hits. Yay.
That's why you bother.
What?
I was pointing to where it probably bounced to.
It didn't. I watched it fall. Oh, ouch. That really hurt.
I bet.
I had a metal bar digging into my spleen.
Beautiful.
My lord.
I love it when it's spinning. Well, Elizabeth, she's got one of those pretty nice ones too now.
Yeah, a decent one with the lightning javelin.
Yeah.
She can't use those again this turn.
Not until the next dawn. 10, 14, 5, 8. 38 points of damage.
This is a wounded or non-wounded?
It's the wounded one.
Which isn't the one that casts a spell on me.
Correct.
No, but it's now a...
It's now a one with Dimension Door popping up next to it.
He's what?
It's now got Dimension Door popped up next to it.
Uh-huh.
So, what?
I was just thinking that what we need to do is something similar to what the Japanese did to the Chinese when they tried to invade Japan, and that is the next time, as we're killing one of them, throwing through the
Well, one of them
escape-
did get away.
No, I want to have him go through dead because, you
It doesn't
know.
work that way. When he dies,
Yeah.
the spell fizzles.
Yeah. Okay, just a second.
So, Finn's got... He's
That
done.
shot off.
Okay, great shot.
And Ron Geary,
Great
you're
shot.
up.
Just a second. I'm sorry, I've got it. Oh, okay. Gator's thirsty. What is that?
Your attack.
I guess since I know that I'm going to try swinging the sword at the guy that's right next to me.
Okay.
Remember, he's a dwarf. Swing low.
Swing. It was Tucker that was going. Well, doesn't matter. I'll roll twice just to make me. An 8 and a 9. I didn't hit.
18
No, that's the 2 because I'm rolling at disadvantage.
plus 10
Oh, 18.
for your proficiency in strength, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right.
it was actually an 18, but yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I do
18.
get plus 10.
Right,
Yeah.
and 18 will hit the rogue.
Yay.
So you deal 1d8 plus 4 slashing damage to the rogue, which will be halved, but still, give it your best shot.
Give it to the best shot. Well, what is it? Plus what?
4.
So I've got 12, so that makes it 6.
That's your best shot.
6
I
points.
gave it to the best shot. I got an 8 on an 8.
Hitting with your best shot, good job.
That's pretty good for a blind
That
guy
is
who's
amazing.
That's pretty good for a blind wizard, yeah.
Yeah, really.
He is going to attack you again with advantage. Yeah, it's 24.
Ooh.
He's swinging at you.
Okay, so I have the staff.
Okay, so that's 2 charges off the staff,
Yeah.
and your 22
Plus.
goes to a 27.
Yeah. So.
So that does block it.
Yeah.
I forgot about the staff the last time. I don't have any way to track that here.
Notes.
Not, of course, if somebody else gets a drink, I can't have a drink. Notes.
So they are
notes.
like a way to classify your notes, or they're just solid.
They have a section in the notes. They have just a section called notes.
I'm looking for that.
Write stuff down. It's where I got Victor's maneuver points or superior dice. I got Elizabeth's fighting spirit points. I got things like that.
So I've got organizations, allies, backstory, other. Right?
Others, where you're going to want to put it.
Yeah. And I've now used. I didn't use any. Did I use one?
I feel like you used
I
one.
think you've used one.
Okay,
So
so
that's 4 charges off.
so I'm down to 6.
Yes. So then he's going to then bonus action swing again, because again it's 2024 rules cherry picked in with the 2014 rules, and one of the properties of the light weapon appears to be a bonus. No, I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I don't understand it well enough to.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure whether it's it says here with the dagger, there's a property that it gets called Nick, which is when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. So it's like, it appears that the light property weapons now get an extra attack as a bonus action. But I'm not going to use that right now because it seems to negate the Scimitar of Speed's coolness.
Yeah.
The what?
The coolness of the Scimitar of Speed,
Oh,
which gives Finn a bonus action attack as a magic relic, not as a light weapon. So, plus he now has 30-foot speed. So,
who is this?
Venom has 30-foot speed instead of 25 because.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the guy who was against me was going to attack again.
He is, but I'm not going to let him do that right now because I don't understand it exactly,
Okay.
and I don't want to detract from the cool factor of the Scimitar of Speed with
Okay.
it being reduced to just the light weapon ability.
Okay. So I'm not being attacked again.
No.
Okay. That's
Victor, however, is.
Going to be attacked?
Yeah.
By
More importantly, he's going to be hit by Legolas at least once. Oh, fascinating. Okay. Oh well, one miss from Legolas.
Good.
what was fascinating?
It was a natural one.
Oh. Oh, string breaks!
Nothing happened. So, that's with Supreme Hunter's Prey. That's 10 points of damage to Victor. And 2 points of damage to Lisbeth.
Why?
Supreme Hunter's Prey.
Huh?
Supreme Hunter's Prey. So, a pulse of dark energy licks out from Victor and lashes Lisbeth across the back. You don't see this because you're still...
I don't see anything.
Oh no, you're managing to clear your eyes, but you're seeing... No, you do.
Yeah, because it's the end of his
Because
turn.
you just
Yeah,
ended the
his turn
blinding
is over.
condition, so you
But
see
he's frightened
this.
still.
But you're still seeing the ghosts of your team
Yeah.
coming at you.
And there's-
At the end of your turn, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a nice thing to do. I need a 20 here. But I got a 4.
Plus what?
I don't think
Plus your wisdom
Yeah.
bonus of +2, which is 6.
Yeah.
So, with that, Bomber.
What, I go down further?
You
Oh, I didn't realize.
take... You take 30 points of psychic damage.
That's significant.
As
Please kill that guy.
We are trying. We are trying.
I didn't realize that that was a possibility.
they don't call it Phantasmal Killer for nothing.
Hmm?
What?
They don't call it what?
Do you want to know? Phantasma killer? Something like that?
I'm trying to leave it
So
at that.
they're actually coming after me.
Yes, as they surround you and begin to choke you.
Okay.
Sorry.
You are... The rest of you see blood start running out of Randir's
So we know.
nose and eyes and ears.
So we know what's going on.
You know something's going on that's hurting the brain.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
And with your 19 perception, you can see that one cast a spell, and that they are staring very intently at Randir. So...
There's only one assassin left, right?
2.
Well, the one is gonna, as soon as their turn hits, he's gonna be gone.
Yeah. And it's Victor's turn. And he's on top of it.
He's on top of the one that doesn't affect me.
Correct.
The one that's
But
gonna
he's on
lead.
top of the one that is trying to leave
Yeah.
We
to
wanna
come
get it
back
killed.
to plague you later.
Right, we
Yeah.
want to kill
Right?
him.
With a flanking bonus to Elizabeth, that's 19, which does hit. That's a 26, which does hit. And that's a 29, which does hit.
Sweet.
$11, 12. It's 35 points of damage, and the mage assassin is cut down in a hail of blows.
Alright. Does his door then go disappear?
His door disappears,
Okay.
yes. Elizabeth is going to turn around and Here it is. She is going to. She's going to hurl a javelin at the other mage assassin with disadvantage. It's outside 30 feet. It's across this. No, hang on. Okay. No, it's within 30 feet. She's going to run at it.
Oh, good.
She's going to take a run at it and burn a fighting spirit point for advantage. And give herself something nice. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to do that. I didn't realize I had that. That's nice. Wow. So she's going to get 15 extra temporary hit points. And she's going to use Rapid Strike, because she has advantage on a fighting spirit point, to forego the advantage in favor of an extra weapon attack. I need to see how many times I can do that. I'm more than once per turn, rats. Okay, well, anyway, she's going to use Rapid Strike to drop the advantage on one of the attacks. So she's going to drop the advantage and get 4 attacks instead of 3.
Oh, I like it.
So first attack, and she's going to take Great Weapon Master on 3 out of 4 of the strikes. Well, 2 out of 4 of the strikes, technically.
Okay.
The first 2 are going to be the non-advantage ones.
Okay.
That's 24, which hits. Uh, 15 misses. Now for the other 2 with advantage and Great Weapon Master. That is a 17, I think. Remember how Great Weapon Master works. -5, okay. -5 for +10. So. So it's 17. So I'm gonna log the first hit real fast here. Before I forget. Get bogged down. First hit is a total of 10 points of damage there.
I have a question on this.
Yes.
When you're, and I know it'll affect us, but if someone is attacking me multiple times and I got a concentration spell going, do I have to save every time I'm hit? Okay, so there's going to be multiple saves.
I just rolled the con save, and they failed.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
the illusion is banished from your eyes in a spray of blood as the mage assassin takes it right across the face from Elizabeth's axe.
Good.
And staggers backwards, hands flying to their injured eye, and completely losing concentration on your spell. She's going to then take 17 to hit on Great Weapon Master to give herself 21 damage.
Oh, nice.
final advantaged great weapon master attack. Yeah, it's a 20 to hit. This is why I gave her great weapon master attack. Yeah, that'll be 27 points of damage.
Are you kidding me?
No.
This is nice.
She rolled an 11 on her dice. She gets a +6 to attack. That's a 17 plus 10 from Great Weapon Master bumps her to 27. That's why I gave her Great Weapon Master, because she has the dice to really back up those attacks.
Right.
And with Fighting Spirit, she can give herself advantage automatically, even if she's got no friends nearby.
Right.
So she can take both Rapid Strike and give herself an edge on Great Weapon Master of the -5. She can not punish herself quite as hard by giving herself a statistical higher likelihood of hitting something.
Fantastic.
So,
That's some significant points.
that's another Dimension Door flag pop up.
Okay. But we are... Then it's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still kind of partially concealed, and I'm going to flambe him.
No, you're not. That's a 24.
Sorry, guys.
Thenon is going to... fire on the mage, because why not?
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Don't let it come back. Find the dice. There they are. No. That's not advantage. What am I doing? What do you have there? What's this? Oh. Wow, that's cool. Wow. That's fun. A 15 misses.
Ooh. Yeah.
Rongir, you're up. There is one mage assassin left.
And is the guy that the rogue, is he also alive?
He's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to go after him because.
Have to is a strong word.
Huh?
But yes, it is tactically sound for you to rid yourself of the annoyance on your back before you. However, with 3 out of 5 of them dead, it is unknown whether the remaining surviving 2 would want to come back anyway. And there's always a
The
chance
surviving 2 people.
Mage assassins
Mage assassins.
would want to hire on again,
Yeah.
and there would probably only be 2 of them if they came back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And in a sense, because the door appeared, which I can see, he's not going to be a threat to me next time around.
Correct.
So I've got to get rid of the threat, and it's either him or Legolas. And I'm going to go after him because he's right there.
Yeah. Short Shanks McStabby is right on top of you.
Yeah, I'm going to hit him with the bow. I mean, with the sword again.
All right. Bumping your armor class again.
You lose.
Bumping your armor class or bumping your
Yeah, I'm
attack
trying.
bonus?
What caused me to do that was I'm down to 36 points.
You're standing within 20 feet of a cleric. Probably closer to within 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay, she's got a staff.
You can use a free action to beg some aid off of the cleric, who, while she is not a walking take it, she does have medical
I'm
abilities.
gonna hit him with the. I'm gonna use the advantage on.
You're gonna bump the attack bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a plus 13 on your attack roll. So go ahead and roll d20 and add 13 to the result. Sorry.
25.
Nice.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll a d8 and add +7 to the damage.
7, 8. Give it the best shot. Well, it's not the best, but it's a 7 plus
That's nice.
+7 is 14.
14 points of damage.
All right then.
I mean, he's an intelligent creature. If he when he's looking at the odds of the number of people that we've got, he may decide to run on his next turn. Of course, we've got 2 attacks of.
Only if he chooses not to take the disengage action. If he chooses to take the disengage action as his bonus action, as is his right, as a rogue, he can shank you and run without consequences.
Shank me. Stab me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
This is like a little thin and stabby guy.
yeah.
So, he failed to hit you last time, so that sucks. But
He failed to hit me in the.
He failed to hit you last time. He
Oh.
missed.
yeah, because with the short sword, the thing about the short sword is, according to the 2024 rules, and this is something I'm allowing, if you hit someone and damage them with a short sword, you get advantage on your next attack against them.
Ah,
So if you get advantage, you can then use sneak attack, and then I could have used withdrawal. Or supreme sneak. Could use that too. Oh well. He is going to... Yeah, he is going to disengage as an action. Meaning he can't get attacked.
oh, is it his turn?
Yes.
Oh,
So he's going to disengage as an action. Meaning you can't attack him as he runs away. And then he's going to use the dash bonus action to run... how far can you run, sir? I'll say you can probably run... And he's going to run about 50 feet away.
Uh-huh.
And then he's going to duck behind a corner, and he's gone. He who fights and runs away may live to fight another day.
Huh.
So, until another day, Mr. Leslie. Must excuse me. I have a boat waiting. So that's him. The ranger is going to see which way the wind is blowing.
as in he's the only one left, really.
Pretty much. And he is going to use Nature's Veil, and he pulls his cloak in a flash across his face and turns invisible.
Cool.
And he's going to run away.
Oh, okay.
Presumably, you can't see him.
Yeah, that would be a useful thing if you wanted to attack someone.
It would, except for the fact that you immediately turn visible as soon as you attack.
Right in the middle of
Yes, but it will allow you to do a sneak attack.
It would. It would. And as a rogue, it would be very useful. And I'm considering
Oh, yeah. You should buy one for Finnan.
getting Finn a cloak of invisibility.
Yeah.
Possible. There's another cloak I'm looking at, but we'll see. So you're still around, you irritating piece of equipment. The ranger. I really was kind of hoping he would die.
Nobody attacked him.
I know.
I did.
I know.
Oh, did you?
I shot a
missed.
bow at him.
You missed.
Yeah,
So.
I shot a hit him once.
No, and no damage on him at all.
Yeah. So, with that out of the way, you guys are able to make your way towards the Temple of Bazaar. Excuse me, where you find Lionel and company plotting a council of war
Against.
House Panzarin, and as you enter, you're greeted by various acolytes and conducted to the council chamber.
Can we even get like 5 minutes to clean up from our battle?
If you would like to, but
Well, we can go battle start again.
planning isn't strenuous activity.
she just,
I'm just saying the shock factor walking in as bloodied as we are with Infinity.
Well, I mean, it's probably a 15 or 20 minute walk to the temple from here to there, so you can... Do you have prestidigitation? Either of you?
No, I do not.
I don't think so. I can check.
I think I swapped Firebolt for prestidigitation. When I gave you cantrips, I think I went back.
What is so you took away?
I think I took prestidigitation away from you because you started the campaign with prestidigitation, and then I think I was like, "Oh, this is stupid. Let's give you something that will actually hurt people."
And that would help. What does it do in this case?
You can clean
Is
or
it a
soil
cantrip?
a surface, among other things. So usually, people tend to use it to clean things up, clean themselves up, clean other people up.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got Firebolt. I've got Firebolt twice.
Huh.
There's the ones, the
Legacy versus
Legacy
not,
Firebolt, yeah. Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
Mage Hand has not been useful at
Mage
all.
Hand is usually useful for grabbing things that you think are trapped. Or attempting to pick locks if you're a rogue who's an arcane trickster. You take the Mage Hand cantrip, and then you stand about 10 or 20 or 30 feet away, and then you pick the presumably trapped door. Or you reach for the Indiana Jones trapped idol with Mage Hand, or you reach for the lever that may or may not turn off / on the trap, or things like that with Mage Hand. That was a starter cantrip, so if you want to swap it for prestidigitation, I won't fault you for it.
I have to do that at a rest, right?
Technically, you can't swap cantrips.
Oh, then we won't. We'll just keep it where it is.
Okay, so you're able to kind of clean yourselves up a little bit on the way, and like, get the worst of the blood off and stuff.
Okay.
Wipe it off of my ears.
Yeah. So your appearance is, you're still a little rough. You still got like injuries.
Yeah.
And several clerics immediately come forward and start casting mass cure wounds on you guys. So you can give yourselves full hit points back.
Oh, good.
Nothing else, but you all get full hit points back.
What was the last piece?
Nothing else. No, it's not a long rest yet.
Right.
But you get full hit points back.
Okay, that's good.
So, okay, let's give it a...
You can just give yourself something absolutely crazy, like 200 hit points, and it'll give you to your max. Like, it won't over-heal you. So, as your wounds begin to heal, you're ushered forward into the council chamber, where Lionel, Damar, Bowden, the high priest, and a handful of war domain clerics and paladins are standing around a big table.
Okay.
And it's a map of the Sword Coast.
Okay.
And then next to it is a map of Waterdeep. Damar looks at you guys and is like, Then goes, yeah, we got jumped in the market. Panzarin's killers, if I had to guess. And Lionel kind of clenches his teeth a moment and goes, well, I suppose I can't be surprised. You see, we've been doing some research, and it turns out that, as I said before, House Panzarin was given their writ of nobility by Goblin-Sighting, who was then the Open Lord of Waterdeep. When he left, things began to revert back to the old ways of old family, old money title, not buying your way in. And Panzarin has been, for several years, viewed as an upstart who bought their way in. But they've been leveraging their not inconsiderable funds to alleviate the hostility and scorn of those around them.
Well
That
put.
party that you attended, where the Crypt Keeper was being held, was one of their meetings where they greased the palms of the nobility and collaborate on various schemes. What we've been having trouble figuring out is why the Dagger of Neverwinter would be willing to do that. And it's his nickname. The Dagger is Lord Neverember's nickname from when he was Open Lord of Waterdeep. I don't need to tell you why he got that nickname. But, they are in close councils still, my contacts tell me, which would indicate something. We're not entirely sure what yet, but we received word last night that the Council of Waterdeep met, and the Open Lord of Waterdeep had to summon the House Panzarin before them for council regarding their activities towards the Children of Neverwinter. And while my contact was not in the room where it happened, they heard the verdict, which was that the High Council and the Open Lord of Waterdeep have ruled neutrality in this altercation, meaning that the Open Lord of Waterdeep will neither hinder nor help House Panzarin in its vendetta against you.
And by extension, neither hinder nor help us.
Correct.
In the fact that we are being attacked by with no cause.
Come and see.
Well,
no, actually,
no
we did
cause
have
is a bit strong. And Victor's like, yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
just
we
thinking
did
that
kind of. Somebody here made an enemy of their
I did.
servant, and then somebody else stole that crystal ball from them, and then somebody else stole a Crypt Keeper from them, and then somebody else persuaded Vidown Keelhammer to surrender the prize he was entrusted to keep for them. I can reasonably assume that we have not made them any happier with us since we arrived. Plus, we did kill the assassination force sent to kill Lionel. So, there's that.
this may affect our willingness to really put our lives on the line for, was it Neverwinter, the council?
Neverember hasn't officially ruled on this yet.
Oh.
All we know is that he and House Panzarin have in the past held close councils. Whether they're doing this with his blessing or not is unknown.
No, I meant the council that was overheard where they...
The Open Lord of Waterdeep, you haven't
Yeah.
really had direct dealings with the Open Lord of
Okay.
Waterdeep
Okay.
yet. Lord Neverember is now the Lord Protector of Neverwinter. And you guys have actually met him personally on several occasions and being feasted as the saviors of Leylon at least once by him. So, there's that. But, the current Open Lord of Waterdeep is not Lord Neverember. So he has ruled a neutral stance regarding House Panzarin's activities.
Have we met this person?
No.
Okay.
You had no direct dealing with the Open Lord of Waterdeep or the High Council.
Okay.
A couple of either Elizabeth or Victor's. Yeah. Elizabeth has 3 of the nobles of Waterdeep as contacts.
Right.
And then Victor has a contact on the Lesser Council, but
Is
not
that-
the High Council.
Okay.
So,
And I,
but that's the closest. The Lesser Council is the closest you've gotten to the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
okay.
or should I say anyone in this party, the closest anyone in this party's got.
Okay.
Sidebar really fast. Do you have the inventory of the potions that Lionel gave us?
I do.
Good, because I don't.
Okay.
I just wanted to double check
Yeah.
that. I was checking
Yeah.
Victor and Elizabeth's inventory, and I didn't have an inventory of what they've been given that we were saying, oh yeah, they should have that. So I just figured I would double check to make sure you had it.
Let me...
Oh, I don't need it now. I
No, I'm
just
just
need
going
to know
to
that you have
take a
it.
peek back here and see. Yep, I've got a bunch of stuff written down here.
Good.
From Lionel.
Good.
A whole page
Cool.
from oh, excuse me.
What?
Almost 2 pages from Lionel.
Cool. Okay. Cool. You are. Yeah. What are you? Wow. Huh. Cool. Okay. So. Cool. So at this point, we need to plan our next moves. You should probably make contact with Fabio's band
That makes sense.
and determine what our next moves are. Whether we're going to stay in Waterdeep for now, because you have one or two more days.
Well, this is the end of day 1. I assume.
So we have one more day. Well, it's just afternoon at this point.
So today.
A day and a half.
Yeah.
And then on the dawn of the next day beyond that is when or business hours of the next day is when your armor will be finished. So then we have to decide if we want to stay in town beyond that or if we want to leave.
Was there anything from the Temple Bazaar crowd that they have requests of us or information for us? Did they have anything for us, or did we just go there for safety?
Mostly to rendezvous and see what was going on.
Okay.
They would ask if you would fight with them to continue your fight to protect Lionel and help him attain his rightful ascendancy to power as the Lord Protector of Neverwinter.
At least from my perspective, this is kind of, that's my bent.
And
So
he's watching you very closely as he goes, you do understand that this means war with Lord Neverwinter.
well, sadly we do.
With water coat?
If you help Bowden steps in and he goes, if you help Lionel to attain his ascendancy to his rightful place, it will mean deposing Lord Neverember.
And Lord Neverember is the guy who just said he was neutral?
No.
No.
Is he a
This is,
friend?
this is the Lord of Neverwinter.
Is he a friend?
He gave you guys troops to defend Leylon from Myrkul and Talos, and feasted you as the heroes of Leylon in the wake of the fight with Chardon-Sierra Vitriol.
But then he was also the one who granted Husbandzarin.
That was before you guys met him. This was like 30 years ago. Maybe more.
It wasn't recent.
No, this was like 20 or 30 years ago.
But but at the time, if we could look at it objectively, would the general consensus from the majority of people be that was an overstep? That was a.
It was frowned upon by the older houses, who were scandalized at the prospect of new houses just buying and selling titles of nobility. But that had been happening for almost 20 years. before Lord Neverember came to power, and he ruled for almost 10 more, then granted them the title of nobility right before stepping down as Open Lord of Waterdeep. So it was something that was done for almost 20 years before he stepped in. And then he did it, and then he stepped down, and the current Open Lord of Waterdeep was more sympathetic with the older houses and put an end to the practice. So
I've no wish to create enemies, but there's an awful lot of things going on. There's an awful lot of layers to everything, and there's an awful lot of meetings that we don't know are happening, deciding we don't know what. We're kind of in a position to have to make a decision with less information than I'd be comfortable with, but looking at what we've seen, I would say we help Lionel.
take a few days to think about it.
Yeah.
And then we can reconvene in a few days.
Makes sense.
Shall we say 3 days from now?
You shall say that.
All right. So Lionel steps back from the table. The various paladins and clerics kind of salute him as he passes and leaves the chamber. And you get the feeling the council is over for now.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of the day is yours. Do you have anything specific you wanted to do while you were waiting for your armor? Any more shopping?
Well, I
Gold
heard,
you want to unload on some hapless shopkeeper?
I heard something mentioned about a particular cloak for Finnan.
Well, there's a couple of options there. You could get him that.
I mean, does he want one?
I mean, he probably wouldn't say no.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cloak of invisibility that you know exists. There's those. You could take some time to plant some beans and figure out what happens with those if you'd like.
Do they sprout pretty fast?
A minute.
Oh.
But they're not a combat useful thing, but
That's funny because it says something about.
Do we
It
have
will
giants? Do
explode
we
with
have giants
fire,
up
but-
on top of a beanstalk here?
well, maybe. But the beans will blast out with fire, but really almost anything you guys can throw as a cantrip is going to be more dangerous than the amount of fire that they're
Okay.
going to deal.
I was thinking.
But anybody can throw them, not just us.
Well, you got to throw the whole bag, and the
then they
whole
gotta come out of the
bag,
bag, right?
whole bag deals 10-foot radius extending from the beans. Each creature in the area, including you, must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
I guess I don't like the idea that if you use it, you get burned too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You are in the radius of attack,
Yeah,
and 5d4 fire damage.
that's not insignificant.
Huh?
That's not insignificant for us if we're fighting.
I mean,
I mean, it's not much, but
most of the other guys are going to deal more than that in one round.
20? Yeah, probably.
Max of 20.
Yeah.
Elizabeth dealt more than that in
Yeah,
one
that's
attack last time.
And then there's Finnan.
And then there's Finnan, so...
Yeah, well,
And
yeah.
this also is a DC 15 dexterity saving throw that you have to make as well.
Well, so we
I
plant
want
one
a
and wait.
15.
DC 15 dexterity saving throw,
Yeah,
including you. The only person who I would trust to do it would be Finnan,
because he can get out of there.
because he has a plus 11
Yeah.
and evasion.
So do.
You could try planting them if you want. Do you remember how many you have?
Oh gosh, I have 9 bags. 7 bags.
9 bags?
7 bags.
7 bags of beans?
7 bags of beans.
The fudge? Where did you get them all?
I can't remember. We kept picking them up.
Are you
for a
sure
while.
you have 7 bags of beans?
Pretty sure.
And not 7 beans?
No. I have a crazy amount of beans. Here we go.
What?
I know. Do I understand this? I do not. was just looking at this. That's why I was thinking last week. Well, why don't I just throw some of these beans because I've got so stinking many of them.
If you did, you would have taken a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, you told me that.
Unfortunately, you...
Bag of beans. Oh, it's better than that. Yeah, I've got 9 bags of beans.
Holy crap, do you know how many you have in there?
It says half a pound. No, it doesn't. Seven beans in each bag. It just says
In
7
all the
beans.
bags?
Hmm.
That doesn't make sense. Here, I'll roll up for the beans. See how many you got in each bag, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so you got 8 in one, 7 in one, because we'll count that first
Okay.
bag as 7 beans, then 8 in the next bag.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Then 9 in the next bag.
Okay.
Bag number 4 has 8 beans. Bag number 5.
We're actually at bag number 6 because
Bag
we
number
started
6
out-
has 11 beans.
Hello.
Bag number 7 has 9 beans. Bag number 8 has 3 beans.
Well,
Bag number 9. Did I do 9 or
now we're at 9. Yep, that's right.
9 has 6 beans.
So,
Do we know if the beans are all the same kind of bean?
No,
We don't know anything about
I don't
them.
know anything about them.
except that we know that they'll all explode.
Well, you know that this kind of bag of beans, if you dump it on the ground, it will explode with fire.
So you have to take one out carefully and
If
plant
you
it.
remove a bean from the bag, plant it in the dirt or sand, and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later from the ground where it was planted.
Produces an effect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna think maybe we want to at least move about some teeny tiny distance away from town, so we're not planting
Okay.
something bizarre in the middle of town.
So you go out of town to a
Mhm.
respectable distance.
Yeah.
And you want to plant some beans?
I will plant. Let me start with one.
Okay. You want to take it from the 3 bag?
Yes, I do. That's what I was just thinking. Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first bean, 1 minute later. Huh. You see a nest of five eggs sprouts on the ground.
No parent.
Nope.
How big?
Oh, hello. Oh, dragons. Is there common knowledge about whether dragon?
It's not a dragon egg.
Oh, okay.
But
But large.
do we want to? I'm going to do a history or whatever
Nature check.
nature check. Yeah. It won't be good. We'll look anyway. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Spells. I want to be at. What is it? I can. Where are my? Is it
Skills.
ability? Skills. Okay. So nature is +5, so I have 15.
They don't resemble any animal you've ever seen.
I mean, the eggs or what's inside. So we don't see what's inside at this
Do you
point.
crack it open?
Oh gosh. 5 eggs. Well, this is either going to end us. Well, does anybody have any input on that? I mean,
Victor's
in?
kind of like, well, I mean, I missed lunch.
You want? Would that fit in?
Victor.
Victor. Yeah, I figured they look big enough to eat.
Yeah.
Shall we give it a
There's
whirl?
5 of us and 5 of them.
All right.
You gonna try eating them?
We'll try cracking them open and see what they got inside.
Egg.
Egg.
Mhm.
So you want to scramble the 5 eggs and see if they're delicious?
All right.
Scramble away.
So everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I was worried about.
What do I get with my modifier? Constitution. Oh, that's better. 18 plus 2.
Constitution. I think that's on the first page.
Huh.
Constitution. Plus 2, okay.
You got a 20?
Okay, not a nat 20, 18 plus
30,
2.
20 is fine.
20.
All right. So. Oh, good. Finnan.
Oh, furry friend is on.
Takes. Takes 34 points of force damage
Force damage.
as it just as something explodes in his stomach.
Oh gosh.
Everyone else, take what is your? We'll start with you. What is your lowest ability score?
Oops.
So that'd be strength, dexterity, constitution,
Right.
intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. What is your lowest?
Dexterity is tied with intelligence, if I'm reading that correctly.
Okay, so roll any dice.
Okay. Any dice?
Any dice.
Okay. Okay.
You said it was intelligence and what? Dexterity?
I think dex.
Okay.
Yes. It's
Okay.
really hard. I'm sorry, I
No,
didn't
you're
put my
good.
glasses
You're
down,
good.
so I'm having trouble.
You're good.
Okay, well, I'll just...
Just pick a dice and roll it.
Okay, we'll do the... I haven't ever rolled a 12 dice before, that I know of. 5, I almost got a 12.
What am I?
Okay. Your intelligence score, so the big number, not the modifier, is what?
My intelligence score is... Well, not plus 0, the 10
So
in the oval.
it's what?
It's plus 0, but in the oval it's a 10.
10?
Yeah.
Your intelligence score is now 11 permanently.
Oh! Well now.
You increase your intelligence score by 1 permanently. Rongir, what's your lowest ability score?
That's the ones here.
Yes.
Okay.
The score is the larger.
The small.
The larger integer.
The larger.
Not the big number,
Not
not
the
the plus or
size.
minus. The larger integer.
Okay, the one in the small oval.
Yes,
here.
yes.
Okay. That would be, of course, charisma.
Charisma is
10.
okay. Your charisma is now 11. Go ahead and override that.
Oh, dude.
I can override that for you if you like.
Well, let's see. Charisma. Total score. Oh, I've got a modifier that I can put in.
Spin and need healing.
Customize.
I mean, he won't say no.
What's that?
Finnan might need healing, that was my idea.
Yeah, Finnan will not say no to some healing. He is.
Hurting for certain.
Hurting.
Huh? I'm sorry, Finn. Did not know that was gonna...
I think that was a bad egg.
I think you got a bad egg.
I actually.
So what do you need, 23, 25? I
He
didn't
took
write down-
34. Whatever you're willing to give,
34.
he'll take.
Well, I could do a spell. Bless What's my biggest?
A high level cure wounds would probably.
Okay. Because I mean, I'm.
So cure wounds
Yeah.
runs you. A normal cure wounds is like 1d6 plus something serious because of your Disciple of Life abilities. So I did it. Cure wounds is 1d8 plus spellcasting mod plus
12. Okay.
something else. Hang on.
Wow.
At first level, it's d8 plus spellcasting modifier, or plus your spellcasting ability modifier, plus your. I don't use cure wounds enough. Says the man who has no one who casts it. Plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So your spellcasting ability modifier is Wisdom, yes?
Right. Which is now.
The modifier should be +5, yes?
It's +6 because I have that.
+6,
time.
okay, so it's d8 +6 +3 at first level. And that goes up.
14, 16, 17. Okay, that's not enough for him, so.
And so every level that the
Plus.
1 minute. Here it is. The healing increases by 1d8 for every slot level above first. Disciple of Life gives you +1 for every slot level above first as well.
So I roll an additional
So
dice
it's
plus
additional
another.
dice and add one more to the straight up number for every level above first. So second level will be 2d8 plus 2 plus 8, 9 plus 6. So that'll be 2d8 plus 8. 3 would be 3d8 plus 9. 4 would be 4d8 plus 10.
Let's do
5.
for 4 because
Fourth?
I
Okay,
think
fourth
that
level
just in
spell
case
slot.
I roll in low,
Yeah.
I know. If I roll
And
too
you
much,
can
I'm gonna
use
hurt him.
a healing potion if you would prefer to save your spells.
Well, we're going to be getting a rest, don't you think?
Theoretically, yeah,
I was
but-
thinking that if we're going to get a rest, then he's going to get all of his points back in.
Yeah, but he's feeling miserable now, and
He's not feeling miserable. He's at 118 hit points.
I just feel so bad.
He ate a bad egg. So
All right.
you can plant another one if you'd like.
But he's a
All right.
good egg.
He's a good egg, but we
Yeah.
planted a bit. Okay, so we'll plant another one.
Okay. So the next beam
It has
is
been.
is a a campfire with blue flames springs forth from the ground and begins to burn.
Are these eggs colored differently?
What? No,
And no identifying, they're all
they're all just
identical
an
looking.
unmarked pale
It's
ovoid.
come a deck of many things, isn't it? In beam
Yeah.
form. Okay. Okay. Blue flame.
It's just sitting
Campfire.
there.
Burning wood or just burning
burning.
nothing? Just a fire, flame.
Just popping out of the eye. It's like there's a stack. There's like a stack of wood, like a
okay.
circle of wood that's just sitting there and burning.
Probably
can
not being consumed.
Burning bush style now.
Can we learn anything about it by
Make an Arcana
history?
check.
Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe I shouldn't be Arcana. Oh. Alright, come on. 14.
It's a magic fire.
It's a magic fire.
You gotta plant another one?
Well, can we put that out? I don't want
Would
to
you like to try?
fire.
I got a 19.
The fire is not of this earth. It is magical. It's magic fire. It's hot. It doesn't reach about more than 2 feet of flame tops.
Can it be picked up without burning anybody?
No. The fire. You try to pick up a piece of the wood and it doesn't move.
Okay.
It just sits there like those stupid electric campfires that you see in displays.
Yes.
Stuff, camping displays.
So had we made
windows.
this one first, we could have cooked the eggs over it.
Yes.
And maybe we would all felt better.
Maybe.
Oh,
The con save was the con save. So.
Yeah, that's right.
You want to plant another one?
One more.
All right.
I mean, I'm curious.
That one wasn't harmful, and you guys benefited from those eggs.
Precisely, yes. I will give it that.
Nothing so far has tried to kill you outright.
So far, he says. Okay, that empties bag 8.
9.
Close, whatever you say.
No, I think we got the 3 on the last bag, which would be 9, right? Or not?
You know, I always wondered what shoe leather tasted like.
What?
Shoe leather tasted like.
You are kidding me.
I just put my foot in my mouth.
Okay. And that, friends, is the end of this episode.
What just happened?
He said, so far nothing has tried to kill you, and then chomp chomp.
Oh,
Well,
Insert shoe.
a pyramid with a 60-foot square base bursts upward.
You race backwards. Is it gonna smother
60
the
feet on the
magic
side.
fire?
No. The fire is, well, maybe.
Because, I mean, I would have put it, we're not running 60 feet away to plant another bean.
Yeah, the fire is extinguished. No, yeah, the fire is extinguished.
Okay. So we only have a pyramid.
60 feet on the
feet
side.
outside.
on top of us?
No,
No,
you
we
guys
dashed back as
got
it
out of
rose
the
up.
way as it was expanding.
As the nutcracker tree grew, we dashed back.
That's a really, really, really big D4.
Does it have numbers on it?
No, but it does have a door.
Oh, not a chance. No, baby. I am not going in there. In fact, is it an open, gaping maw? Great. Any faults, anybody? We're going in to kill whatever's in there? Or to go... What if we
Plant
took
another
the...
bean? Plant another bean?
No.
Okay.
No, I think we're good.
What are you going to do with the beans then?
I don't know.
Plant them.
But that's 15, that's 22, 40, 51, 60, 66 beans.
Yeah.
And what are we going to do? Like, we could spend the rest of our lives dealing with what it is that we plant.
So far, only one thing has proven any kind of difficult.
But we're doing nothing with it.
Yet. You want to do? Well, you can either plant a bean, or you can go deal with whatever's inside the pyramid.
Or we can just walk away from
Oh, for shame!
We are adventurers.
I'm feeling less adventurous right now.
Well, you can always wait. Keep planting beans.
Well, let's go in the pyramid.
Okay.
I guess.
After you, my dear Alphonse. Is it a dimension? I'm a little concerned. Is there any way to tell if it's a dimension door?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Dice, don't fail me now.
Fail her.
Arcana. Oh, I got +0 on Arcana. I'm doing well. 19.
It is not a dimension door.
Okay.
It is a tomb.
It's a tomb. Oh, no. Wait a minute. If there's going to be a guy in there in a skirt?
Somebody, is this going to be...
It's a tomb.
Oh, death.
It was a hypothetical 3,000 years ago.
If it were in the wrong 2000s. So are we going in, y'all?
Are you going in?
Well, the question is, if we don't go in and there's something in there, then we're going to have to deal with it when it comes out. But that might be easier than dealing with it in its home court.
Unless we try to close the front door.
I'd like to dispel the pyramid myself, but maybe not.
You can certainly try.
We don't have any.
Disintegrate.
Huh?
I don't have disintegrate.
We don't have anything of like closed door spells or anything like that. The door is. I assume the door is open. Yes. Is there anything visible to pull shut? So there's just a maw. Oh, this is
Or
feeling
it's a
very
paw.
Aladdin-esque.
Only one
It ain't me.
one whose work lies deep within, the diamond in the rough.
Well, I'm rough, and I'm not no diamond, so guess that's not going to be me. Do we go back to the
Rough.
town and try and find a diamond in the rough? Well, Finn and Victor and Elizabeth are supremely quiet over there. Thinking adventure?
Yeah.
This one, or planting another bean adventure?
Flip a coin. Either one. I don't care.
Fenton would like to plant all of them.
You ever lost.
He wants to play with the card.
Victor is Fenton is just kind
Fenton,
of
I mean,
doing the card tricks with the deck of many things right now.
Okay, I will plant one more bean.
Although, if you'd like, we can go into the temple. Tomb thing.
And it's up to I will, as not uncommon, I will bow to the wisdom of my fellow adventurers, or to the thoughts of my fellow adventurers, in case we have a majority. If everybody says I don't know, then we will roll.
Let's deal with what we got here first, then let's go plant another bean afterwards.
Sounds fair. Are we going to...
So, as we proceed to traverse into the pyramid that has just appeared from the beans, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh gosh. Right, so I get to think about this all week. Oh.
Everyone, I appreciate you coming along on this strange adventure we find ourselves on. If you enjoyed what you saw, the best way to help support the channel and help it grow is to go over to the Printify shop, Nightwalker's Bazaar, link in the description. If you'd like to help the channel algorithm grow so more people can see us, the best way you can do that is to leave a like, drop a comment on what you did or didn't like, what you'd like to see in the Printify shop. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications if you have, so you don't miss another episode. Share us on social media. Talk to your friends about it. And as always, stay hydrated, stay adventurous, and we'll catch you on the flip side.